Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review He Dreams of Giants, and this is a documentary from directors Keith Fulton and Louis Pepe, focusing on the filming of Lost in La Mancha, the Terry Gilliam Don Quixote film, which finally got turned into The Man Who Killed Don Quixote, which I was so excited when that came out with Adam Driver and Jonathan Pryce. But this tells the long and harrowing just journey to this film being made and finalized, going back to Russia and Johnny Depp's original version of these characters, and the storm that absolutely destroyed the film, and all the other cast changes over time with Ewan McGregor and Robert Duvall, and then Duvall being replaced by John Hurt, and John Hurt having cancer, and all of these crazy things that led to this film finally becoming a thing. And I'm a huge fan of Terry Gilliam. He's one of my 10 favorite directors. And I love his imagination, his boldness, how nobody tells him how to make a film. And it's purely unique in him. And this film turned out that way. But it could have easily have never turned out because of this crazy journey to get there. And this film is very informative and relatively straightforward in terms of just telling this is the odyssey that led to this point, this film finally coming out. And you get the behind the scenes. You see the personal struggles that Terry Gilliam's experiencing with it. You get the background of the making of. You see the interactions between Adam Driver and Jonathan Pryce, and Pryce talking about how much it meant to him to come back and age into this role after years before being in Brazil with Terry Gilliam. And Terry Gilliam, his emotional journey and coming to grips with, like, maybe this film will never get made and how frustrating it was. One of the lines, it's like, I have to forget this film because the remembering of this film is just too tragic and painful. And that kind of perspective. It's interesting from a directing standpoint, this film doesn't have, like, hard edits. It has a fluidity about it and how it moves about telling the story. And for an hour and 25 minutes, this is just flowing and flowing. And I think that's its way of trying to shake things up and make it a little bit more interesting, because from a directorial standpoint, and a storytelling standpoint, this is a very straightforward and, by the book kind of documentary documenting the journey of this film. It's informative, but it is personal, and you get those emotions from Terry Gilliam, you get that understanding, and I definitely think that's something that really stands out about this film, is you get to see that. And it isn't just a cold, beat by beat, this is how this film was made. It's not a behind-the-scenes documentary in that sense 100% of just, like, technically how to get made. It has this personal journey for Gilliam, and you get that and the behind-the-scenes stuff. So, like, as a cinephile, getting to see the making of, it was pretty cool, too. In general, I think this documentary is a really fine, well-made, and informative experience with the creation of The Man Who Killed Don Quixote. But those are my thoughts on He Dreams of Giants. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.